I think. Morning. Bit of a dreich Friday. I'm just going to put a couple of lights off. Hang on. Oh, just get the natural light. Right. Welcome to Don't Like the Rain. We've been used to sunshine. Today it's core and balance, and we're going to start off as usual with our warm up. So we're going to do a heel dig and an opposite bicep curl, and the same on the other leg. And then we're going to go out to the side, one leg, both arms, one leg, both arms, and then one leg back, both arms forward, one leg back, both arms forward, and then one knee comes up and the opposite arm goes up. One knee comes up and the opposite arm. If you can't get your arms here, if you've got impaired shoulder movement, just do what you can. You can do it there if you like, but it's the opposite arm and leg that makes your brain get into gear. So heel dig, side, back. The second half of this class we're doing on the floor. Getting on and off the floor is an essential life skill that some people lose as they get older. It doesn't really matter how you get off the floor, but if you're new to the class, maybe and you're not sure of your ability to get off the floor, maybe make sure that you have somebody with you or some means of getting off the floor, just in case you can't get up again. I wouldn't like to be responsible for you being stuck. And if you can't do the floor, then just leave out the second part of the exercise. But I would encourage you to learn to get on and off the floor. It may just save your life one day. And that's not being overly dramatic. Right. Heel dig, side, back, knee. 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 Right. Do 5 more and then we'll go into the exercises that we're doing. So we're going to do heel dig, side, back, knee. That's 1. Heel dig, side, back, knee. That's 2. Heel dig, side, back, knee. 3. Heel dig, side, back, knee. 4. Heel dig, side, back, knee. Right. Jolly good. Hope you're warmed up a bit. It's not a very long warm up. Right, we're going to start by doing a side bend. So have your feet slightly wider than hip width or shoulder width. And it's just bending to the side. Not bending forward, not bending back, just to the side. You can put your hand above your head if you want to get the stretch a bit more, but you don't have to. So we're going to go 1. We do 12 of most exercises. 2. Do these nice and slowly. Don't go down and up because you'll get dizzy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right. When you're doing any exercise, really, you might hear people say, you might hear me say, engage your core. And your core is this band of muscles. It's not just surface, it's not just your abs. It goes right deep inside your body and it holds your spine upright and they hold you all. If you've ever damaged them, you'll know how much you have to use them because every movement is, even walking, can be painful. So engaging your core just gives you a sort of strength here. And the way you do it is to breathe out and then bring your navel back to your backbone as hard as you can. Shouldn't see any of this. You shouldn't even know people are doing it. And then relax it slightly. Pull up your pelvic floor as well. So everything is all sort of tight and keep breathing. It's a good idea to talk because if you're talking, you're breathing. And I find it difficult to do that without clenching my knees, but you shouldn't really do that. So breathe out, pull your navel into your backbone as hard as you can, and then release it slightly because you can't keep it pulled right in like that. And it's just, you will forget, I forget, everybody forgets. But if you're actually doing an exercise where you need to be very stable on your feet, knowing how to engage your core is useful. Let me just see what we're doing now. Right, the next one we're doing, and in fact, this is a good example where you can engage your core. So we're doing a goblet march. This is the only exercise that you need a weight for today. And I'm using my heaviest weight, okay? And you hold it here, so your elbows are at 90 degrees. Now, engage core. Pull it in, relax it slightly. And this gives you a stability because we're going to go 1, 2, I'll show you what it looks like from the side, 3, your arms don't move, it's only your legs that move, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Core still engaged? Probably not, but it is useful to be able to do it, and it is good. It's much easier doing this exercise with your core engaged. Right, the next one we're going to do, you can have a chair if you need it, but it's a sort of strength and balance exercise. Remember when we do the hip abduction, that one? Well, we're going to do it on both legs alternately like that, okay? Your spine does not compensate, okay? Your spine remains upright. It's called the rocking boat. I don't know what the technical term is. And we're going to go 1. You can engage your core for this as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whoops, I moved over then, didn't I? 10, whoops, bit of balance there, 11, 12. Next one we're going to do is still a balance, but we're going to do it on one leg. You can have the chair if you need it. I'm going to go hardcore and not have the chair because you can always put your foot down, you're not going to fall over. And what we're doing, I'm just going to put this down just a touch. And what we're doing is we're just moving our feet round 1/2 of a clock, an imaginary clock face. So we're going to go 12, 3, 6, and back. Oh, my balance is quite good today, said she. So we're going to do that 12 times on each side. So, oh, having said my balance is quite good, pride comes before a fall. 2, 3, 4, 5. If you need to put your foot down, then do. Don't risk falling. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're going to do, just give your legs a bit of a wiggle, because this one's been doing a lot of work because you've been standing on it. And we're going to do the other leg. So get on one leg, concentrate, get your balance. It helps if you engage your core. That keeps you stable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Jolly good. Oh yeah. We're just going to loosen up your hips a bit. We're just going to do hip circles. So stand with your feet hip width apart, and we're just going to wiggle the hips round. I'll show you what it looks like from the side. Just in a circle. Okay? Belly dancing. We're going to do 12 one way and 12 the other. It's just to sort of loosen up your back, loosen up your hips. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Men have difficulty doing this because their pelvis isn't quite as mobile as ours. Other way, 1, 2, 3. Top doesn't move or doesn't move much. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's one you can practice anytime, possibly in the privacy of your own home. Right, because we use a lunge technique to get off the floor, or we can use a lunge technique, we're just going to do a few 12 lunges on each leg. Now remember, feet hip width apart and take a step forward, and your torso stays upright. Okay, I'll do it from the side because I think it's quite useful to see it from the side. Okay, and we're going to go. It's your back leg really that moves everything. So 1, your front leg follows because that's how you're built. 2, 3, but you're pushing off with both legs really. 4, 5, 6, not too fast though. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we'll do the other leg. 1, remember, keep your knees pointing forward. 2, 3, 4, slow and controlled. 5, 6, 7, 8. Much as I hate doing these, 9, they are benefiting me. 10, I hope they're benefiting you as well. 11, 12. Right, on the floor. You may need to get on the floor using the chair, sliding off it. However you get on the floor, we're going onto the floor now. I'm going to use the lunge method. I'm going to go do a lunge, but I'm going to keep going. Put one knee on the ground. If you've got a gammy knee, put your good knee on the ground. And the other one you can just fold up I'm going to go onto all fours, and then what you need to do, I'm going to put put that down a bit. Obviously, you know your own body best, so you're going to modify however you do it. Okay, I'm not saying there is one way to get off the floor. I'm just showing you the way that I do it. Right, we're going to do seated Russian twists. So you're sitting with your knees bent, your heels can be on the ground. You don't need to have your feet flat on the floor because that's really difficult. And all we're going to do is touch one side and then touch the other. We're going to do it a bit more slowly than that. So we're going to go touch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give your body a good twist. This is 12. Okay, next one we're going to do is go into a bridge. Remember, the weight is on your shoulders, not on your neck, and your legs are parallel. So you're going up as hard as you can. You can feel your glutes contracting. And so we're going to start here, and we're just going to go down, touch the floor, and back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then just lean a bit forward, just to get the kink out your back. And now it's everybody's favourite. Well, some people do like it. I just find it a bit boring. Right, we're going to do a front plank, and then we're going to do 2 side planks. Well, 1 on each side plank. And the front plank is going to be a minute, and the side planks are going to be 30 seconds. So, for a front plank, onto your tummy, hands like a sphinx. Ideally, have your elbows under your shoulders. That should help, but you can have them wherever you want. Up on your toes. Now remember, you're not standing like that and you're not sagging. This is a very good one to engage your core, because some people complain this hurts their back, and that's because their core, their abs are pulling their back. So if your back hurts, it's because you're not strong enough. So come out of it a bit, rest, and then go back up again. Don't think, I can never do this. Even if you only do a second at a time, you will eventually get it. When I say get it, I mean, I don't mean understand. Your body will strengthen. Right, so we're going to go up, and we're starting now. And your head should be in alignment with your spine. Like I say, if you need to, come down and rest. Try and pull your stomach up. Tightening your core helps your back. We're more than halfway now. Doesn't a minute fly when you're enjoying yourself? Right, down to the last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Woo! Right, onto your side. Now a side plank looks like this. Your elbow has to be under your shoulder for this one, else it's painful. And if you can, you come up like this on both feet. If you find that impossible, put one leg behind and come up so you're on your knee and this one's balancing you. If that's very difficult, do both on your knee. But eventually you want to get both legs out. So up we go. We're starting. 3, 2, 1, now. Like I say, it's only 30 seconds. A measly 30 seconds. That's 15 seconds gone. 20. 25. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down we go. And then, other side. Shoulder and elbow under your shoulder. Legs however you want them to be. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. And up we go. And 15 seconds. 20 seconds. 25, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down we go. Right. Usually this is the one where we do this, leg in and out. We're going to change it up a bit. Look around your room. Have you got anything that you could put on the floor? Right, I'm going to get a shoe. I should have warned you about this, I'm sorry. So that you had an object there. Or you could use that weight that you were using. I'm just going to use the shoe. And what we're going to do is we're sitting upright. The shoe's between, right, no, hang on, the shoe's there. And we're just going to go 1. So I'll show you what it looks like from the side. So sitting there, it can be a shoe, it can be a book, it can be imaginary. I'm just using the shoe because it's there. So we're going to go 1, 2. Haven't done this one before. I hope I can do it. 3, 4, 5. Ooh, it's getting me there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo! That's quite a tough one, isn't it? And then this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whew, right. Before we go up and do the getting up and down, I'm just gonna want you to sit cross-legged. We're going to do that for a minute, okay? It just helps open out your hips. If you find you can't, my friend can't sit cross-legged. She can't do that. She has to sit there. If that's where you have to sit, then that's where you have to sit. But eventually, you should work. My shoes get in the way, actually. Whether you want your legs that way or that way, it's entirely up to you which way you cross your legs. But we're going to be sitting for a minute, starting now. And your back's nice and straight. Don't slump forward. And it's a good idea to do this every day. Just take a few minutes while you're watching the telly or something, listening to the radio, and just sit like this. It just helps. I feel it here. But it is very good for you. Those of you that do yoga, should be, or Pilates, you should be okay doing this. But I mean, a minute's quite a long time to do it if you're not used to it. We've got 20 more seconds. And then we're going to do up and down off the floor. So it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you're sitting like this, you may have to put your legs out a bit and then bring them back in. Anyway, so we're going to get up off the floor. If you need to use the chair, use the chair. I'm going to do a Russian twist, one-sided Russian twist. Bring my legs around, up onto my hands and knees. You'll already have one knee up if you've got a gammy knee and you can't kneel. And then we're going to do a lunge stand with my head disappearing. So we're going to just practice that a little bit. We're going to go there, lunge, but this time we're going down, really controlled, knee back, and then back again, and up. We're taking a bit longer today because I've done a bit of explaining, I think, haven't I? Right, so left leg or right leg, it doesn't matter. And then we're going to go down, control it, and there, and then bring it back, and up you go. And then we're going to do the other one. Control it, there, back, and up. And then the other one, down. If you've got a gammy knee and you can't do this both legs, just do one leg. Just do your good leg. Oops, I can't remember which one we did that one. Down. And then back. Kind of messed that up a bit. We'll do one more on each leg. So left leg, I'm starting with the left for some reason. And that comes back. And then it goes back there. And we're up. And then right leg. And there's no hurry with it. And then back. And then back. And then up. Like I say, when you're down here, you may need to use the chair to help you up. It's absolutely fine. Get up any way you can, but eventually it would be quite good if you could do the lunge one. Anyway, I shall see you on Monday for arms. Have a nice weekend. Can't see what I'm doing because I haven't got my specs on.